Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to another Grub'N Talk Podcast. How we all doing today?
We doing good. We're doing good.
How about you guys?
Over here.
We're chilling. So, guys, this is the first time we try to do the podcast where we're in multiple locations. Currently, we're live from Alex's house. Alex, how you doing?
What's up? Good. I'm excited.
How you been? What you been up to?
Honestly, just being at home sucks.
Yeah.
What has your day? I mean, because you haven't been on what is like 4 or 5 episodes. What have you been doing lately? Just being home?
Yeah, mostly just like binge watching episodes of shows and that kind of stuff. But for the most part, just trying to catch up on stuff that you don't have time for normally.
Right.
Like going through my storage stuff and getting rid of, selling.
So it sounds like you spring cleaning.
Yeah, a little cleaning,
Yeah, literally spring cleaning.
What are you
doing it now?
What are you binge watching?
Recently I've been watching Dear White People. It's really good. You guys should check it out.
Wait, what was it?
Wait, what?
It's called Dear White People.
What is it about?
Carol Bath.
So it's about a black student's experience in an Ivy League school system.
Okay.
And how they're systematically disadvantaged within basically the rest of the school is mostly like white privilege. So they're telling their experience, and she has a podcast actually.
Shout out.
The main character.
Shout out.
Yeah, so you guys would love it.
Awesome. Now, and then you've been watching, what is it, Tiger?
Oh, no, I already finished
Tiger
that. Yeah,
you
the Tiger
finished?
King.
You watch that too?
Yeah, I watched it too.
I was actually watching High School Music, the series.
High School Musical. That's old school, dude. That's
It's
old.
Wait, is
No, the new one.
is that the one on Disney?
Yeah.
The new one, right?
Yeah, the new one. Yeah.
Hey, I was watching the other day a post where it's like the streaming wars between Netflix and Disney Plus. Yo, Netflix is like a whole different beast. As big as Disney is, freaking Netflix is killing it, dude.
Disney's brand new too with it.
Oh yeah, but what they have like Marvel and all the Disney
Star
stuff.
Wars, like all Disney stuff, pretty much. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's gonna take Disney like quite a bit of time until they get into that level, because I think Disney has like 50 million subscribers.
Wow.
And Netflix has 180 million subscribers.
But how long has Netflix been up?
Yeah, wow.
And then Disney.
Wait, Juan, do you have Disney Plus or not?
No, you know what? We are supposed to have free.
Me neither.
Yeah,
Me
because
neither.
with our Verizon plan, we get
Shout out to Verizon. You should sponsor us.
Yeah, we get a year of
Can you
Disney
not
Plus.
sponsored?
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Oh, no, that fool's a trader. That fool's moved to Sprint.
Yeah, bro. Like, I guess you want more money or something.
I'm a trader too.
Why, you want to Sprint?
Moved to Spectrum.
Oh, Spectrum. Oh, isn't that? But that's Verizon too. Oh no, it's not. No, they use the Verizon towers.
I don't think.
Yeah, they use Verizon towers.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Alex, how you liking this? Like so far, like is it kind of cool? Like the way that we're podcasting, the way that we're kind of doing this.
Yeah, it's cool. The only thing is there's an echo, like right after you talk.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So I hear myself echo after.
I think because we're together. Or it's
No, I don't think so. It's just a delay.
Oh, the delay. That's true.
No, there's a delay. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So I mean, hey guys at home, hopefully you guys like this, and if you guys do, let us know in the comments down below, like that we can have Alex more on these episodes. Because obviously there's people are still staying at home. They're trying to stop the virus from spreading.
Correct.
It's getting hot, so hopefully like the virus starts dying down.
Bro, it's crazy.
But I don't think that means that we have to like be out.
They just opened the freaking beaches. Huntington Beach is open.
Yeah, I heard about that.
That's crazy. My cousin was there yesterday, bro. It was like a regular day, dude. Everyone's out and about. It's crazy.
I hit up my cousin,
and they also reopened the parks, right?
I believe so.
Damn, I hit him.
I think some of them, yeah.
I messaged my cousin and I was like, "Yo, you are the reason this is spreading."
Oh yeah, for sure. Because of yesterday, there's gonna be.
Why? What did he do?
He was at the beach.
Yeah.
I know it's crazy, and it's what it is, I guess. But and then his dad over there, like doing his thing, and then his son's over here doing the opposite.
I know. His dad's quarantined. His son's coming in and out. That's funny. Yo, but one thing.
So you guys are both working still?
Yeah. I'm working from home. He's out and about in the field.
I'm still on the field.
What about you, Alex?
Yeah, I work at the mall, so my store is all closed. But we were one of the last ones to close.
Oh, really?
Damn.
We're one of the last still standing.
How long has it been closed for?
I think maybe a little bit over a month.
Oh, wow.
Or maybe just a month.
Damn.
Because
Well, it was cool. They paid me for 2 weeks
after
after we stopped, so I was grateful for that.
Did you? Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
And then I just got full time, so they paid me my full time hours, so I'm not complaining.
Oh, nice. That's cool. I mean, yeah, because then a lot of people got the stimulus check, and I heard there's another thing they're about to do too. They might like bring in like $1,000 or $2,000 per month, and then rent. You don't have to pay rent or mortgage for like a year or something like that. So I'm like, oh damn.
That's what's up.
Well, I think you do have to, but they're gonna be lenient on late fees and all that kind of stuff. They'll give you like maybe a year to pay it off or something.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like the monthly like your bill can be delayed, but your interest is probably gonna still like be racking up.
Rack. I mean, you gotta pay the banks, though. You gotta pay the banks. Yo, but one thing with this coronavirus thing and everybody staying at home, how do you guys feel about that trend of like the nostalgia of people doing things when like they were kids and making them feel good? Are you guys?
I mean, definitely. I feel that.
Are you on that train?
Like I was saying, I was emptying my storage boxes and going through my memories. I was looking at my old high school yearbooks and remembering those times.
It hits on.
Damn, that's crazy.
And then I also went through my computer pictures. I have everything saved on my computer. Probably since I was 8, I have all my photos.
No way.
I was looking through old concert footage and.
Damn, you have a big hard drive.
What you got there?
Those film people.
I mean, shit, every month I have to back up my iPhone and stuff.
I know.
But it's crazy. I have like the 256 gigs, but everything I record and stuff, it's 4K. So
you know what? I tried to back up my phone the other day. Well, I backed up my phone, and then I was trying to delete the pictures, but then I was like, before I delete it, let me read. And they're like, if you delete the pictures, your iCloud will delete the pictures too. I was like, what the fuck?
Then what's the
whole fucking point of it? Like,
yeah, see, that's why I don't have iCloud. I don't back my stuff up to that. I just back it up to my computer.
Yeah, I have a terabyte. I'm gonna start doing that.
Oh, you can do that? How do you do that?
Well, you just like
Hey, Daniel, can you speak up a little bit?
Okay.
I can barely hear you.
Yeah, so you just like click your external hard drive, like your to the computer, and you just drag everything into there.
I see.
Like you don't go through iTunes.
You know. I gotta do that because I'm like I have a lot of pictures and my thing's like, yo, you're about like a gig away from being full.
I know, bro. I have.
That was me the other day, so I emptied out my phone. But be careful because during the middle I was emptying my phone. It was trying to do an automatic update, and I was so scared I almost lost all my pictures.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
No.
It was like. It was trying to upload, and it said, if we can't get it to upload, you have to reset your phone, and you'll lose all your data. I was like, oh, no.
Yo, Alex, so, I mean, going back to this nostalgic topic, I don't know if I'm using the word correct. Which one was, like, your greatest memory, and why?
You mean, like, looking back at stuff?
Yeah. Like, the ones that, like, it made you just feel, like, super good or bad or whatever.
I feel like looking back at stuff, there's 2 different aspects. So you could either look at something and, remember a good memory and a good feeling. But there's also the bad aspect when you look at something and you're like, oh man, I need to change because of this.
Or,
so for me,
I also feel like sorry for cutting out, but there's also people that can go through like they don't want change, like they see they're growing up or whatever, and they don't want to lose their like old memories, so they don't want to change. And like that's another installment I've seen and on people, like it's crazy.
which like what when you were cleaning your garage, what is it that you found or saw that you were like, damn, you know, like it just brought you back?
Well, actually, it's kind of a silly one, but I was looking at my old high school photos, and I was like, "Damn, I was in shape." So it kind of made me like reconsider, you know, like trying to just be healthy in general.
That's cool.
I mean, sitting at home for me has been especially hard because I'm not active anymore. I mean, like during work, all I do is walk the whole time, and my store is really hot, so you sweat. So that little bit of exercise that I got at work, I really do miss it.
I get.
So I've just been trying to ride my bike and just be active as much as I can.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But honestly, guys, like, you have to wear the mask at work. Like, you sweat, right?
Sometimes you feel like you can't breathe.
Yeah, like, and when I'm riding my bike, ooh,
yeah,
no.
I can, yeah.
Especially because my face gets hot already. Like, I start dripping after like 10 minutes of wearing that thing.
What about I mean, and then the fact too that we're in California, and all of a sudden it's just super goddamn hot.
Oh my god!
I know it, like overnight.
Exactly, like
it is ridiculous.
One day it was like,
I mean, we know it's coming,
but like one day it's like nice and fresh and cold, and like the mountains have a ton of snow, you know, and then the next day, boom, heat wave.
But no global warming though. Global warming's
they opened up Big Bear.
Yeah.
For snow, yeah.
Oh, for those people that are not from California, that's like a mountain nearby where we live, and it's really cool. It's a really cool mountain. They're opening up all these places.
I honestly don't know, but I feel like the business owners are like going so under now, or they're just like they don't want to lose any more money, and they're like, fuck it, the quarantine's like everyone's out and about. I'm just gonna open up my business.
I mean, in a way, I think, I mean, you know, we all have to stay safe, and, you know, certain businesses are closed, but I mean, like, that's how families survive, especially private businesses, local owned businesses.
Mom and pops.
I mean, they're not making any money.
Yeah.
So, you know, they got to do something. I mean,
but then again, like those big,
got to make money to live.
Like the beaches and like all that stuff, they don't really need to be open right now.
I know, because
yeah,
it's crazy. Yeah, I get the money aspect, and trust me, like I'm pro that, but I'm also pro not spreading this shit more and making it go away. You know,
that's why I think they've been talking about reopening restaurants and that kind of stuff. I think we do need to open the economy, but we need to be cautious about it. Like, we need to have half capacity of restaurants. You know, at least the workers wearing masks and keeping the social distancing in place. I think that could really restart the economy. At least start. You know,
I feel you. I totally agree. Daniel, have you ever experienced like nostalgic?
Yeah, man, heavy. Like I think it was when, as soon as we got the Disney Plus, man, That's So Raven and all that was on there, man. I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna revisit my childhood memories, you know. And I clicked on it and stuff, and it was like I couldn't watch it, dude. It was just boring. But like that fact that I couldn't watch my old school, like the old school shows, it was just like, damn, dude.
What's like some of the old school shows that you've been rewatching?
Right. Or what are some?
Yeah.
Yeah, like what are some shows you like to watch as you were a kid?
What's it called? Even Steven.
Oh, that was a good
That's
show.
So Raven. Yeah.
Even Steven.
The Proud Family.
Like Phil of the Future.
Phil of the Future. That was actually
Phil of the
good.
Future.
Yeah.
And I remember they only had 4 toes on their feet because their pinky they don't need it anymore in the future.
Dude, I think
yeah,
but Steven, I think we got to like Even Steven when it was kind of like already like more of like the ending of it.
Yeah.
And then
when they made the whole island movie, and then around that time. But like going back to the
nostalgia.
Yeah, like watching those TV shows and stuff, trying to watch them now, it's like brought memories from my past, right? But at the same time, it's like, damn, bro, things change, things are not the same. And like I was saying earlier, like I kind of didn't want to let go of that childhood, because then I'm not gonna be a kid no more. But at the same time, you have to grow up and stuff like that.
And you mentioned that when you watch something, you remember things.
Right.
And that's just so true. Like looking at photos and stuff, if, like, say I went to a certain concert or a certain event and I look at a picture from that, the memories start filling in my head like exactly what happened that day.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Sick.
And one of the other things I noticed during watching like nowadays streaming, I missed when with those commercial breaks. You had to run to the restroom. We're like, yo, it's about to start.
Yeah.
You know?
I know. And now you pay for no commercials. It's crazy.
I know.
It's crazy how time's developing too, you know?
Yeah.
Because before you used to even have to call to the radio, hey, can you guys put the song on? And sometimes you wouldn't get into like the 4th, 5th call.
Yeah.
You know, and now it's like, oh, Spotify, boom, boom, you got your song right there.
Yeah.
Technology's changing. Technology's changing the whole thing. I mean, I wonder if kids now are making the same memories that we were, or their memories are just like way different. Their nostalgic memories are way different.
I mean, I think they're the same, like not the same memories, but like they're like we all go through the same
Like
phases,
yeah.
but just in the like the objects are different. You know, that's what I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, I think the youngest person I saw using an iPad, they were probably 1 year old.
Oh wow!
One time, I was at a Target, and this kid was laying in his shopping cart with his dad, and he was just on his iPad, just like playing a game.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
But then again, like when we were young, the computers barely came out, and dude, like it was kind of like hard to use the computers, right? Because you had to do a lot of commands and stuff like that. But we were young and we were playing Egg Bird and all that shit like nothing. You know, like nowadays the kids with iPads, they can control them like nothing. Us back in the day, we could control computers like nothing.
That's right.
I mean, look at us. For MySpace, we were coding.
Technically,
You know?
technically, yeah.
Do you guys remember Leapfrog? You know,
Yeah.
like the little push button, like booklets.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And now they have that for the iPad and like they have tablet versions and stuff.
Yeah.
So I think you're right, Daniel. We do go through the same kind of phases. They're just using the new technology.
Yeah.
Because I saw a commercial or something for the LeapPad in the new ones, and it's like, oh my god, if we had that as a kid,
We would be smart.
Talk about yourself. Yo, but like,
I don't know.
what do you think is like the most common nostalgic memory? What is it? High school for most people.
Yeah, I'll say so.
I think so for me.
High school, when it's kind of like is that time when you're young, you're not fully responsible. You know, your parents are taking care of you, but you do have some freedom and choices, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, dude.
I actually do feel like I'm in high school again now that I'm not doing anything.
I know, like those summer high school days where it's
I feel like it's an actual summer.
Yeah, like you don't even know what day it is, what time is it.
Yeah.
You're sleeping at
it's 4 o'clock and I just woke up. Oh no.
You're sleeping during the day and up at night, like.
And then it's crazy right now because like when my little brother Aaron, the dude that does our audio engineer, is our audio engineer. He's not going to school right now because of the coronavirus. And I'm like, dude, imagine we would have had that.
But honestly, like it would have been bad because we would have been out and about on our bikes all fucking day. We wouldn't give a fuck about this coronavirus.
I think we would have gave a damn, but I think we would have been like less knowledgeable because like Twitter and all that stuff wasn't really popping back then. You know, the news, like our only like source of information was really the news because I mean, internet wasn't so developed like it is now.
Oh yeah.
You know, you can't get your rapid information. You can't know what's happening in China. Like if I just look up something right now, you know, back then.
It's like instant
instant information. And back then, I mean, you couldn't get that information.
Yeah, I mean, what the smartphones didn't come up until we were like in the beginning of high school or the middle of high school.
I had a Razor. My first phone.
Like for a high school.
I had a Razor too for my first phone.
Yeah, that's how you.
But I shared it with my sister.
Oh, that's how the twins were. Like he ended up getting a phone first, and then I ended up getting one, and then the twins ended up sharing one for like a year or something.
That's crazy.
I know. And they were fighting. They're like,
maybe it's a twin thing because my twin and I did the same thing. You know what? I think parents are like, you guys are twins, so you got to share. Yep, right?
They're like,
Frankie's like nodding to me from behind the camera. He's like, yeah.
They're already sharing throughout their whole life. This is nothing new, you know?
So, okay, so is okay. Nostalgia can be good and bad, right? Do you ever use like negative memories to motivate you or to actually like get you through stuff or help you out?
Well, like not negative, but like just how like I was in high school and my mom always told me like, you're already there, give you 100. Well, now like I apply that to everything, but like it kind of takes me back to that time every time I do it. And then that makes me work even harder because like, I don't know, it's just weird. Like,
I agree. Yeah, I feel the same. Looking back, you know, when I was little, we all grow.
Yeah.
There should be a growth that you see as you grow up.
Right.
Otherwise, if you're not changing for the better, what are you doing? You're just stuck in the same place.
Yeah.
So I do think looking back, you can be humbled by how much, you know, you've grown as a person.
Right.
Yeah, I agree with that too, because like when I was in like high school and all that, I wasn't really like that humbled as I am now. And and I used that I looked at myself back in those years and I was like, I don't like that and I have to change that. And that's how like I used the past to keep changing the future.
Yeah. No, I get both of you guys. Well, Alex, this was fun. Actually, I mean, I didn't think it was going to turn out like this. It was actually pretty fun.
Yeah, me too. It was cool, guys.
Most likely we'll see we do this again next week. You know, if like I think Frankie's with her right now. Jose, he couldn't make it, but hopefully we can do this next week. And Alex, you want to say anything to the people? Make sure now they know that you're not, you know, dead, that you're still alive.
Catch the Rona.
You know, guys, leave us some comments of what you guys have been doing for looking back at nostalgia lately. Have you been playing old games like
Tech Trends?
Actually, I just got a GameCube.
Oh,
so that's pretty cool. I've just been playing some old games.
That's cool. Yeah.
So yeah, leave us some comments. What have you guys been doing? How do you stay busy? You know, don't just sit around all day. Be productive. Because I did that during the beginning of quarantine and it was so depressing.
Yeah.
So talk to people, you know, get involved with new things, and it really helps your mind.
True. Yeah. Alrighty, guys. Well, thank you for tuning in today. Please, please, please help us reach 100 subscribers by subscribing and smash that like button too for the YouTube algorithm. We're shortly going to be putting these on like what it's called podcast platform, but help us reach 100, and then we're going to be putting them on Spotify, Google, and all the others, you know, podcast platforms. Platforms that you guys know and love. Thank you guys. Thank you for tuning in. See you guys next week.
Peace.
That was cool. Pen thing.